right, good evening, everybody. Well, good afternoon. What is it? It's 4:22 back at home. It's 5:22 here in the Upper Peninsula. We're in Michigan, and we are enjoying it immensely already. A little bit of drizzle, and I think we can expect that pretty much through the whole game. Excited to bring this to you, Ishmeping, Michigan. And we have been treated so well here. So thankful for their athletic director, Bruce Matson, and then even just walking on to get up to the booth this last time, somebody from Ishmeping just said, asked how I was doing, how we're liking the Upper Peninsula, how we're liking Ishmeping. He's like, I know where Grantsburg is. We know that. We're big snowmobile fans. We know it from Watercross. So I was like, you've been over to Grantsburg? He's, yep, we've been over to Grantsburg. So I've always said Grantsburg's the center of the universe. You can ask my wife. She said so too. She's heard me say that a bunch of times. So just a lot of fun, and they have been really nice. He said, "Can I do anything for? Can I get a box of popcorn?" And I was like, "Wow, these are my people." So we'll see if a box of popcorn arrives at any point here, but let's see. We've got about just under 6 minutes to go before we get this thing underway. Let's go ahead and say thank you to a couple of our sponsors here before we get things started. We will start off with Northwood Tech. And we are back here. I'm just setting up a couple things. Let's see, block comments with link, because you know those hosers are going to be on here with their AI finding a live stream and want to take all your money. Don't give them money. All right, so let's see. We already have 34 viewers. Don't you guys work? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. What is it again? It's almost 5:30. Sounds like a good trip so far. Thanks, Dad. Yep, it's been a good trip. Can everybody hear me okay? Would love to interact with you as the game commences. And let's see. I did bring the initials game all the way from home here to the international waters. Excited to just do something here different. 5-hour drive. It was beautiful. We were in moose country for about half of it. Didn't see any moose. Just sort of disappointing. I don't want to see any on the way home, to be honest with you. But just gorgeous drive, really. It was funny, we got to Hurley, and we're like halfway there. Like Hurley was so much closer, and we have complained in the past about that distance, but no, this is good. Ishmeping has been very welcoming, like I said earlier. Field looks like it's in great shape for, I think this is week 4 for Ishmeping. They're 1-2 on the season. And like I said, too, it is drizzly on and off here tonight, so we'll keep an eye on that. That's going to make a wet football, wet playing surface. So the other thing, too, is Addison, Zach, is going to be up in the booth with me, not doing play-by-play. He's going to be coaching from up here. So it's going to be kind of tight quarters in here in this press box. Unfortunately, that's the only kind of negative thing that we've had, and it's not a big deal. But just keep that in mind. You're going to hear some crosstalk. That'll be Addison talking to the coaches, and that's what to expect. Right, Addison? You just got up here.
I agree completely.
He agrees completely. Wow, that's some trust, man. So yeah, so if you hear something, you're not sure what it means, don't tell the opposite coach, okay? Deal. All right, we got about 3 minutes left to go before the opening kickoff. And again, I'm going to be doing the camera myself, so this might be a little bit janky. I will do my best. And we are in here kind of in tight quarters as well for as far as the camera goes, so I can only kind of go about there, then I'll have to tip it out. I think we're going to be okay. Whew. And there is that pole right there you can see. Not even sure what. Light pole. Is it a light pole? Then there's one on the opposite side too, right there. Oh, we can see a little higher. I can't even put the camera up high enough to see. Oh, yeah, there you go. And then the scoreboard down here. So we'll do our best with what we have in front of us, but I'm super thankful. We've got good internet service here. That's fantastic. Can get out on Facebook and YouTube, and you guys can enjoy the game. We'll take another quick break and be back after this message from Physical.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Frojmovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
Oh, okay. Stuff to watch for.
You got me down there?
All right, so here we go. Thank you to all of our sponsors. You see them crossing the bottom of the camera there, the video. And, yeah, so this will be interesting with Mr. Zach right next to me. But he's having the struggle. I'll have to struggle a little bit, but I'll try to at least get the stinking team to play on, even if I can't call it right. All right, and I've got cords everywhere. Where's Nick? All right. So there's Grantsburg. Ishmeping is on the near sideline here. And we're about the same size school. I think Grantsburg is a little bit bigger. It sounds like there's about just about 200 kids enrolled here in Ishmeping. And it's the Hematites. Hematites. Okay, first trivia question. What's a hematite? And while you think about that, we are going to have the national anthem.
With the playing of our national anthem performed tonight by the IHS Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Denny Corpy.
All right, good job by the band, the pep band here.
To be introduced as teams rather than individual players.
Take a listen to the PA.
For our visitors from Grantsburg, their coaches are Mr. Adam Hale, Mr. Dennis Hale, Mr. Goop Coy, Mr. Seth Coy, Mr. Addison Check, Mr. Mike Moritz, and Mr. Josh Watt. Your coaches for Irish Winning Hematites. Head coach Mike Lyman, assistant coaches Kyle Rudman, Jacob Lehman, Gavin Sundberg, R.J. Poyer, Tony Marietti, and John Corkin.
I got you.
All right, so we'll see how the 5-hour bus trip did for the Pirates here coming out. I wonder if there will be any kind of bus leg as they've come out here. A little bit of a janky first part there as they were introduced, but then kind of run out. It was not quite what you would expect, but they got things figured out. And looks like it's going to be Grantsburg kicking off right to left to Ishmeping, the Hematites again. Is anybody out there? Or is my social stream not working here? Both could be true. Is anybody commenting? Yes, there are plenty of commenting. Yeah, Rock. Okay, I've got to restart that then, apparently, because that's not working very well. And trigger a fake text. Darn it. All right, well, I'll take a look here. Oh, gosh. Lots of comments. Okay, I'll get to those in a second. I want to get the opening kickoff here. Shoot, why is that not working anyway? All right, maybe that'll do. Okay, here we go. So a little bit of a delay. Grantsburg, Alex McCormick will be kicking off right to left. Grantsburg traveling a little bit lighter here tonight, not taking quite as many guys as they have in the past, so hopefully depth is not an issue here tonight. McCormick checks with his guys. They say they're ready, and the opening kickoff is down the field and taken at about the 2-yard line. Across the 20 and then brought down. All right. Well, I'll do my best here on the camera.
Brought down by
And we'll rely on the PA guy.
For the Pirates.
Brady Burton with the tackle.
First and 10,
So Ishmeping,
their own 20.
they run a double wing formation. We've seen that quite often in the Northwoods. In fact, we used to run the double wing under Keith Laney. So we'll see. They like to go try to get to the outside with this as well. And they have an interesting lineup as well. They have 2 quarterbacks. You don't know who's going to get the ball. They have 3 guys split left. This is a bit of a change. 1 guy split right. They want to throw. It's over the middle, and it is caught. Jaden Brown on the tackle, but a nice pickup there on first down. Maybe a little tendency breaker there to start the game. That was number 12,
First and 10,
Trammon Gothier. So it'll be first and 10 for the Hematites. They generally like to run one of those, well, those quarterbacks, both will run. One will end up being the lead blocker most of the time.
Two receivers, only Jaden over here.
2 receivers, right, 1 left. It's going to be a sweep to the right by the quarterback who got the ball, and it is tackled by Ian Berkman, but another first down. Grantsburg
brought down by Ian Bergman.
giving up 2 first downs on 2 plays. So good start for the Hematites. And they're in and out of the huddle quickly.
Yeah, they're on the ball.
And they're just spreading things out here against Grantsburg. Nobody's way out to the right now. Marcus is going to cover that guy. 3 wide receivers again, 2 quarterbacks, and a wing back on the left for Ishmeping. And here it is. And Gavin misses in the backfield. They've got the seal on the corner, and it's 9 yards this time on first down. Not quite another first down. So Grantsburg going to have to try to figure something out here to slow down this Ishmeping offense. It'll be 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 for the Hematites at the Pirate 46-yard line.
Man in motion, left to right, now sets up right behind the guard. They want to throw a little swing pass this way, and it is incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and a yard for the Hematites.
Falls incomplete. 3rd and 1 for the Hematites.
So Ishmeping's put the ball in the air a couple of times. Run a couple times. We'll see what they do here. on 3rd and short. And it sure looks like, I mean, this is a running formation, and they do run up the middle, and that's going to be enough for a first down. So a first on 3rd, and their 3rd first down of the night.
Brought down by Ian Berkman.
They get moving right away. It almost looks like they're running before the snap in the backfield, but that lead blocker has to get going so that the guy who catches the ball doesn't run into him. So it's a quick pace. They're on the snap. So here we go, 1st and 10. Ishpeming has been able to move the ball against this very good Grantsburg defense. And Grantsburg almost jumps off sides, but they don't. And again, it's going to be a sweep this way. He's got some blockers, and he's got some room. And finally brought down. And that was Brady Burton, another first down. So Grantsburg having a lot of trouble just fighting through blocks. Now Ishmeping is quick to the
just inside the Pirate 30-yard line.
Line of scrimmage. Grantsburg hustling guys in and out. And Grantsburg has not really had an answer for anything that Ishmeping has tried to do here. And this is another one, just a dive to the left. That time Grantsburg is up to the task. A short gain, shortest gain of the night outside of the incompletion. Burton again, another tackle. I think that's the 3rd tackle for him. Ishmeping in and out of the huddle. Going to try to wear down the Grantsburg defense here. And it's going to be a pass to the right, swung out here, and knocked out of bounds by Berkman. And that's a nice, decent gain on the 2nd down pass. It's going to be short by a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 2nd and 1. Ishpeming having no trouble moving against the Pirates right now. Pirates have to figure something out here. Not used to seeing this. And it's another one on the left side and into the line, and nothing really there. But it is enough for a first down.
Brought down once again by Brady Burton.
Man in motion, right to left, setting up in that 4 hole. Nothing there for Ishpeming on that one. Grantsburg tightening up a little bit here. Looked like Johnson on the tackle. Brady Burton is down, and he's not getting up. And he's going to have to come out of the game. And the official's going to call a quick break here as Brady is having some trouble. I think he's going to be okay. All right, welcome back. Brady, he's going to maybe miss a play or two here. Got hit in a sensitive spot, but it won't be any long-lasting problems. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Ishpeming. Grantsburg kind of bending here, see if they can bow up and stop this Hematite offense. They tried the right side. That time flying in was Johnson. He made first contact. Didn't bring him all the way down, but the rest of the squad did. I think Brandon Lucas was in on the tackle, Gavin Rosso, and Bubba as well.
3rd and 7 for the Hematites.
So a big play here for Grantsburg. They've kind of let the Hematites walk down the field. Some bigger chunks, 10 yards at a time. Ishmael came out throwing. We'll see if they go back to the air here on 3rd and long. And the snap. No, they're going to go up the middle. And Johnson tackles both guys, it seemed like. But not much on the gain there, and in comes Brady. Bubba Quimby hustles off, and Zach Carlson gets credit for the stop. And it'll be 4th and about 6.
Ball
Ball at the 15-yard line, 6.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Homecoming next week. Grantsburg plays Unity on Friday night. But here we go. 4th and long, 4th and 6, a long 6 for Ishpeming. Grantsburg has been good in this last set of downs. Ishpeming fumbled on the play. He picks the ball up, scrambling for his life, tracked down. Now he will throw it across his body, and it's incomplete. Nearly intercepted by Rombach, but it's probably better that it wasn't. Grantsburg bends but doesn't break on their first crack at it, and now we get to see that vaunted Grantsburg offense take the field against Ishpeming. Again, field conditions a little slick. It's been raining basically all day long. It might still be drizzling on and off. It was when I got into the booth. So you'll see how ball security is for Grantsburg. First and 10 for the Pirates.
I think your gut reaction is good.
Matheny in the backfield. Rosso, 2 men split right, 2 to the left, and they will pass right away. They're going to throw over to Trenton. Trenton bobbles it, picks it up, scrambling, and gets a few yards. Actually gets a nice little gain there on that quick screen, like wide receiver screen. And Trenton Johnson, he's set to break a bunch of records here this year. We'll get to that. We can talk about that a little bit later in the game. But Trenton will be all over the offensive record books, especially receiving. And Trenton is back to play quarterback now, seeing setup. And here's Gavin Rosso trying the left side. He's tripped up, but he's got enough for a first down.
Gavin Rosso.
Looks like, yep, first down for Grantsburg on 2nd and 4.
That's good for a Pirate first down. First down, Pirates at their own 26-yard line.
So Trenton has 11 receiving touchdowns. The record is 18 by Zach Miller. Trenton is 5th in Grantsburg history. He just went past, well, actually, let me get to that in just a second. He's 1 away from 4th. And this is Ian Berkman trying to belly one out. It's a foot race to the sideline, and he wins it, turns it up, and gets a nice little gain of about 6 yards on first down. So Zach Miller has 18. Josh Glover is 4th with 12. Trenton right behind him in 5th with 11. Zach Rombach has 8 touchdowns as well. That's good for 6th. Zach's done it on 25 receptions. So that's a pretty good touchdown rate for Zach. But Trenton is also in the mix. He's in 4th position. He just passed John Chanel for most receptions, or 4th most receptions in a career. We'll get to more of Trenton's prowess here in just a second. 3 men split left, 1 to the right. Single wide receiver is Rombach on the right side. And in the backfield, I think, is Rosso. So look at what play this is here. Back to pass, looking left, throwing, and it's nearly intercepted instead. Berkman gets it, and he's spun around close to first down yardage. A nice jump on the ball there by Ishpeming, but Grantsburg was able to complete that pass. Brock is 2 for 2, and it's very close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and less than a yard or so. It's Trenton and Rosso. This is going to be on the ground.
I think in the middle or sound.
Man in motion. It's going to be Trenton taking it on the right side. And he's got enough for a first down, sorry, on the camera work. But he got a first down, and Grantsburg continues to move the ball down the field.
First down, Pirates at their own 43-yard line.
Trenton is also 65 yards away from 4th all time in receiving yards. So, yeah, he's already had 1 catch. Here he takes the ball out of Rosso's hand, Probably could have given it to Gavin on that one because he was eaten up. And loss on the play, or did he spin his way forward? So a big stop by the middle of the line. He was hit initially behind the line of scrimmage, but he was able to spin twice and got a couple, not quite a yard on first down. So it'll be second and a long 9. Grantsburg splits out left, 3 to the left, 1 to the right, and they're going to go to the right. That's Ronbach on the right side, makes the catch, and he's got almost first down, about a yard, maybe 2 short. Matheny, another completion.
Brought down by Ben Rubin.
And Grantsburg's going to move quickly to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and short for the Pirates.
Zach's got 15.
3rd and short.
Middle's fine.
They go up. Okay, it's going to be third and about 2. Handoff Rosso. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage. He pops free and he's got enough for a first down. What a great second effort from Gavin Rosso. Take another look at that one. I thought Ishmeping had stopped him there on 3rd down and was going to start talking about what they needed to do on 4th down, but they're not going to have to worry about it. 1st and 10 for the Pirates. Both teams moving the ball in their first possession. 3 split left, 1 to the right. Rosso in the backfield with Brock Matheny, the sophomore quarterback. And it's going to be another swing here over to Ian. Ian has to cut it back inside. He's bouncing, and now he's brought down right at about the line of scrimmage. Not much there. Good defense by Ishmeping. And it'll be a loss on the play. He did have maybe a slight gain. He spun out of a tackle and ended up going backwards a little bit. 2nd and 11 for Grantsburg. And Brock is 100% on his throws. He hasn't tried anything down the field yet, though. Maybe he will here. Dropping back, now rolling to his right, keeping his eyes open. He flings it, and it is caught near the first down. I think that was Rosso, and indeed it was. And he will be close to a first down, gain of about 10. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Ethan Corp with the stop. 3rd and short for the Pirates.
And a whistle and a timeout, I think. Or what is the whistle for? The umpire called it. Really no idea why. Guy in the white hat was... Still some confusion. I think the clock is stopped with 22 seconds left to go in the first quarter here. What are they worried about? Are they talking about if he was out of bounds? Well, anyway. 3rd and 1 for Grantsburg. Maybe the final play of the first quarter here. Scoreless. And it will be Johnson, and he gets popped, and a loss on the play, or a slight gain. It'll be 4th down. The clock is ticking.
Quarter.
So that'll be the end of the first quarter. Wow.
4th and short for the Pirates.
4th and, you can see it there, 4th and short as we hit the second quarter. You're watching high school football here on We Are Grantsburg. All right, unfortunately, I'm not seeing any of our your comments popping up in front of me, so I'm not sure we'll be able to play. Well, if we're going to play the initials game, it'll have to be on We Are Grantsburg. And try to get all of these bad guys off of here, and then get to your comments. as we get going here. All right, let's see. Nick says hi. D says, so glad you're doing this. So glad to do it, D. Jerry McNally watching from Bozeman. Welcome, Jerry. Kirby says, good luck, Pirates. Nick says, what's up, neighbor? All right. Ken says, bring back a pasty, Bob. All right, that must be a UP thing. Haley knew it was a mineral. Roger thought it was a rock. All right, here we go. We're about ready to get underway here in the second quarter. Grantsburg has it 4th and short. Man in motion is Brown. It's going to be Johnson trying the right side. He slips and he moves forward, but I think it's enough for a first down on 4th down. Looked like he did have he tried to plant and his foot slipped from him, but enough for a first down there on 4th.
1st and 10 Pirates at the Hemate 32.
So the Pirates driving their first 4th down conversion here tonight. Matheny. It's going to be a screen, and it's caught by Rosso, but the interior of the line is right there and finally gobbling him up. But that interior pressure from Ishmeping is very good. They've been able to stop a lot, including that nice screen pass that's gone for big yardage in the past. Still scoreless as we get started here in the second quarter. The Hermitites have had it once. The Pirates have had it once.
Carlos Perez on the stop for the Hematites on the last play.
They're a big height differential on the outside.
2 guys split right, 3 in fact. Rolling right is Brock. Brock fires it. It's caught by Marcus. Marcus puts his head down and gets a first down near the 20-yard line, and Grantsburg will have it again. 1st and 10.
That's another Pirate first down. 1st and 10 Pirates at the...
And Brock is throwing the ball really well. Again, hasn't gone down the field too much. That one was probably the deepest, and maybe 10 yards. I know he threw one to Zach and Gavin about the same. But I don't think he has an incompletion yet. 1-man split right, 3 left, rolling left this time. Setting up and throwing. He's got a guy. That time it was Berkman. Berkman puts his head down and fights for extra yards, and that's close to a first down.
Brock Matheny's pass is complete to Ian Berkman. Another first down for the Pirates.
1st and goal just inside the 10 here for Grantsburg. The tail of the football on the 10-yard line, whatever the right verbiage is.
Just inside the 10-yard line.
1 split left, 3 split right. Rombach 1-on-1, and there's going to be a timeout, I think, called. Timeout called by Ishmeping. So this is a great, this is a lot of times they'll try to just lob one up there to Zach. They'll run stuff right at the goal line for Marcus. And with it being first down, they can kind of open up the playbook and do whatever they want.
On his top 10 finish, and freshman Kemper Gerhardt on his top 20 finish in the boys contest.
Pep band here. All right, let me see if I can get to some more of your comments here. D says, Haley says, iron oxide mineral to be exact. Look at her, she's a gemologist. D says, go Pirates. Donnie Joe says, pasty. Oh, it's pronounced pasty. Well, I'm sure everybody got a kick out of how I pronounced it. Dana says, happy birthday, Zach Carlson. Yes, it's Zach Carlson's birthday today. Let's see, and Tanya is watching from Burnett Medical Center. Pasty, doggone it. You were just setting me up. Lyle says, thanks, Bob. He says, go Pirates. All right, you turkeys. Here we go. Pasties. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10. It's Brock back there. He's going to kind of roll right now. He does a pump fake back in the end zone. Run back there, and he's got another one. Touchdown, Pirates.
His pass is complete to Zach Rumback for a Pirate touchdown.
Replay. He just got behind him. Perfect pass to the back pylon. And that is going to be Grantsburg's first points of the game, and it's 6-0. Here, Pirates. I'll get the score up there in just a second. Zach's 9th career touchdown. I think that's his 4th this year. And again, a perfect pass. Here's Alex McCormick's kick, and it is good. 7-0. Grantsburg has the lead.
Alex McCormick's extra point is good. Making the score, Grantsburg 7, Ishmeping 0.
All right, get the score up there, Robert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still didn't work. Why isn't that working, huh?
Congratulations to the IHS Varsity Girls Volleyball team on their victory over Gladstone Tuesday night. The volleyball team will be home next week on Tuesday versus
I'm doing everything.
and Thursday
It's nights like these that I really appreciate Nick. I mean, I appreciate him regardless. He's really doing a great job with us. And
Get out and support one of the top volleyball programs.
that man has to
in
work
Peninsula.
for a living. He can't just hang out with Big Bro all the time. But Grantsburg up 7-0 here with 9:56 left to go. That was a 10-yard touchdown pass from Brock Matheny to Zach Rombach. Puts Grantsburg on the board. All right. Elena Simmons says, let's go Pirates.
Caden Luma, Hunter Smith deep for the Hematites. Alex McCormick kicking off for the Pirates.
And about 12 mile per hour wind in the face of the kicker.
And you can see the flag blowing in to Grantsburg's kicker, Alex McCormick. Sometimes that helps, though. That's like it kind of lifts it if he gets it high enough. Can hold it up in the air to let Grantsburg get down there. So I wouldn't expect a touchback on this one, but we'll see. Alex has been performing very well. That one is high in the air, but it will be taken short. In fact, it bounces at the 15 or so. And Ishmeping brings it back up and gets to about the 28-yard line. That's where they'll take over for their second try. Ishmeping came out with kind of passing the ball a little more than I had expected.
From their 29-yard
They
line.
tried passing 3 times. That whole, I don't know, like quarterback trap. I don't know what they call it with the 2 quarterbacks back there. I guess you would call the formation a wildcat in a sense, but the one quarterback is the lead blocker for the other one. Turns into a running back a lot. So we'll see. And this is kind of what they've been doing. They use that guy as a lead blocker, too, to get to the outside, and this time they try again. There might be a flag on this one. I thought there was a block from behind.
First down.
But no, another nice play along the edge.
Touchdown by Zach Rombach for the Pirates.
Well, when Zach Rombach is getting tackles, that means something kind of bad has happened. Zach is a safety. You don't want him getting too many tackles, but the outside guys, linebackers, need to stay in and keep contained. Just at least keep them from getting the edge there, or whoever's responding. It might be the outside backs, it might be cornerbacks, it might be, D linemen. But Grantsburg has given up the edge quite often. Here's going to be straight trap and nothing doing. Grantsburg there, and that was Brady Burton again.
For no gain.
And that'll be no gain. Ball is at the 40-yard line, just on this side of it. Burton and Rosso in on the tackle. 2nd and 10. 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Grantsburg leads 7-0. It was a 10-yard Brock Matheny to Zach Rombach touchdown in the far corner of the end zone. Perfect pass, good catch. Wet conditions, but Brock Matheny and these receivers have caught everything. They're thrown and caught really well tonight. And it'll be another try on the edge. Grantsburg up to snuff on that one as well. Gain of a yard or 2. See if the Hematites go back to the air. Grantsburg has a couple guys on the receiver here, so it looks like maybe a zone coverage. 2 wide receivers, 2 quarterbacks, and another eligible receiver kind of behind the tackle. It's going to be a run. He's trying to left side, his left, and not a terrible run. In fact, I think he spurted free for a nice actually a nice run. However, it's going to bring up 4th and about 3, maybe 4, probably 4th and 4 officially.
4th and 3 for the Hematites.
Yeah, I was going back and forth. 4th and 3, 4, long 3. And the Hematites.
Watch ball, watch ball.
Ransom needs to hold their water here, not jump off sides and give them a free first down. And another timeout called by the Hematites. So with 7:25 left to go, they call their second timeout. We'll take a timeout as well and say thank you to Burnett Medical Center.
My philosophy for taking care of patients is pretty simple. First, I want to be kind to my patients. I want to be helpful to my colleagues, and I want to bring my skills and experience to some use and hopefully make somebody's life a little bit better. I'm Anders Euland. I'm a board-certified general surgeon here at Burnett Medical Center. I enjoy working in rural healthcare for one thing because I like being the rural country. I like seeing the stars at night, for instance. I also like working in rural healthcare because I'm needed here. In the city, there are a dozen general surgeons who are really good, and we're all competing for the same patients, and that just doesn't feel right to me. I want to go somewhere where I'm needed.
Out. Hematites have it 4th and about 3. At halftime, we'll play the initials game. If you've been around a little while, you know I'll give you a set of initials and then 6 clues to kind of figure out what the initials mean. It's a lot of fun, and you just have to be on We Are Grantsburg Facebook to do it. So here we go, 2 wide receivers. And it's 4th and 3. They're going to try to get, nope, here's a run. They tried the left side, and they've got enough for the first down. Again, they're able to get outside. First down for the Hematites. They're doing a good job on the linebackers. I saw Trenton was in there, but they were able to seal him off. And Belly kind of behind him, just kind of loop behind. And then there was nobody behind Trenton. So I bet at halftime that will be a point of emphasis for Denny Hale, the defensive coordinator, and other coaches. And to the right side they go again. And Jaden Brown brings them down, but another nice gain on the play to inside the 40, and Grantsburg has a player down.
Brought down by Jaden Brown. Officials time up for an injury.
I'm not sure who it is at this point. I think he got hit down low one more time. Is that Brady again? No, it's not Brady this time. It might be Zach Carlson. So we'll take a quick break and say thank you to Northwood Tech one more time. And welcome back. There's the situation. Let me move the clock. There we go. So our player's still down. I think it's Zach Carlson. Okay. Renee also out there. And it is Zach. He rolls onto his backside. Now he's up, walking off under his own power. Which is, of course, good to see. At first, I thought it might have been another region issue, but I don't think it is at this point.
Second and long 5 for the Hematites.
Any movement here is just amplified by the second microphone. Doggone. All right, so here we go. Ishmeping, their second possession. This is just like long, drawn-out possessions here. Both teams have held the ball a long time. Each team has had one full, and now here we go. Second and about 6. Second and 5 from the 40. And they're going to drop back to pass, throwing over the middle, and it is caught, thrown a little bit behind. He's got some room to run, and he will be down at about the 10-yard line. A gain of 30 yards.
Marcus Steicher with the stop for the Pirates.
6 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the first half. The clock stops as they move the chains. But Grantsburg looking susceptible here. That time via pass, other times on that outside run. Grantsburg really, anything inside the tackles they've done okay with, but other than that, the defense has stayed on the bus. Here's a hole for number 11. He's upended, gain of a couple. Ethan Corp, one of the running backs slash quarterbacks. And they want to get on the ball right away. 7-0 Grantsburg leads. They scored on their first and only possession. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. A lot of groundwork here. And it's going to be a run on the right side again, and he slips through into the end zone for the touchdown. Caden Luma gets the touchdown, and they looked good on that drive. So Grantsburg leads 7-6. Ishmeping looks like they're going to go for 2 here. So the ball at the 3-yard line. Motion left to right, just a spot or two. To the right they go. There's a good play, and if Grantsburg can do that from now on, they'll be fine. That time it was Trenton not taking it anymore and getting back there and throwing him for a loss of a couple on that 2-point conversion, so Grantsburg stays in the lead. That's what the Pirates have been looking for on that play. If they can stop that sweep like that, things will be fine. But right now, it's a dogfight. Both teams scoring now. And Grantsburg are set to get their second possession. I don't know if I've never seen a game kind of like this where so few possessions and in the first half, and 5:41 left to go. That doesn't mean things can't pick up speed and steam here to finish, but we'll see. Ishmeping with a nice drive. Key play on that one, that 30-yard pitch and catch. Getting it to just outside the 10-yard line. They could have had a first down without a touchdown. And one of the things you hope coming out of a game like this, you just don't want to have the injuries, because this game is great to get, great for the boys to be able to play football. It doesn't matter too much as far as standings, maybe a little bit come seeding time. Grantsburg, of course, trying to stay undefeated.
Dean Lozier back deep for the Pirates.
Jailbreak would work. They're kind of screaming upfield at our bubbles, I think, coming across.
So here we go. Ishmeping will kick it off again, back deep. Who is that? Is that Dane Lozier, I think? And Trenton and Ian are the 2 up men.
Tyler Edwards kicking off for the Hematites.
Yep, indeed it is Dane. I can't see that far, but the Zoom can. So here we go. Ishmeping getting set to kick off, right to left. 7-6 with 5:41 left to go in the first half. There's the kickoff. It's short. And it'll be taken by Ian. Ian up the middle. Hey, he's got a little head of steam. He's near the 50-yard line.
Ian Brickman returns the kickoff for the
So Grantsburg will have it near midfield for their second possession.
1st and 10, Grantsburg at midfield.
Nodes of the football on the 50. 1st and 10 for the Pirates with 5:35 left to go in the first half. Brock Matheny's had a nice day through the air. He has a touchdown pass. I don't know how many yards he has. Maybe around 40 yards passing so far in his first possession. And he will hand it off this time. It's a fumble! And he was able to jump back on the ball. So that looked like it was just a late decision to pull the ball from Gavin, potentially. Looked like a read there for Brock. So loss of a yard. Fortunate bounce for Grantsburg. 2nd and 11. Back to pass, Brock flushing, rolling right, and it is caught. That's Gavin on the sideline, puts his head down, and he's got enough for a first down.
Pass is complete to Gavin Russell, brought down by Connor Gauthier.
Can take another look at that one. Gavin along the
First down for the
sideline.
Pirates. 1st and 10 from the Hematite 36.
Gain of 15 yards on that pitch and catch, and Grantsburg in business. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Pirates have been getting it done in the air. I know they want to be able to run the ball more, but right now through the air is where Grantsburg's picking up the most yardage. Here's Gavin stiff-arming a guy to the ground, but then the host of others knock him out of bounds. A 2-yard loss on the play. So Grantsburg is struggling to find anything on the ground.
Ian Berkman on the carry, pushed out of bounds.
Good pursuit by the Hematites.
Connor Gauthier.
And there are 4 Gauthiers on this team, so chances are they're involved in the play for Ishpeming.
Looks like they're in the man. You got 4.
3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Rombach alone singled up, and this will be a throw. Nope, and it's going to be a sack, a fumble, and the ball is picked up. Is it? And it is picked up, sorry, by Grantsburg. Back, Johnny on the spot. Good play by Charlie Glonick to pick that one up, and that's 2 fumbles on this drive. That one's going to hurt. And it's going to be 3rd, and we'll see where they spot the ball. We'll back this thing up a little bit. 3:42 and counting.
3rd and 24 for the Pirates.
Back to the 50-yard line, right where they started the drive. They've got to get down to the 25-ish, 26-ish, so it's going to be 3rd and 24 for Grantsburg. Almost certainly going to the air here. Trenton split wide right, then it's Marcus, and then it's Ian, and then on the left side is Rombach. Back to pass. He's looking Rombach's way. They want to go deep down the left side, and it is a jump ball and broken up by Zach. It's underthrown. Brock's got to let that thing go a little bit earlier, and that's going to be 4th down. That's going to be punting situation here for Grantsburg.
Looks like we're playing in slow motion.
4th and 24 for the Pirates.
So 4th and 24, that'll be Trenton Johnson punting for Grantsburg. Trying to get that ball deep down the left side to Zach, but he had a step on the receiver. It's just underthrown. He had to come back and break the ball up. They break the pass up. Trenton, he will punt it away, angles it to this side. Good punt, and it checks up at about the 20-yard line. So probably not exactly what he wanted, and now a flag on the play. They threw it towards the Ishpeming bench. Oh, I think the referee ran into a player or a coach, and so they're going to get an unsportsmanlike on the sideline. So that'll back him up since the ball was downed at the 20.
Sideline warning on Ishpeming.
Oh, just a sideline warning, so they're not going to actually throw the penalty.
20-yard line.
So it'll start at the 20-yard line. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left to go. Ishpeming with their 3rd possession. Grantsburg scored on their 1st, fumbled the ball twice in their 2nd possession. And we'll see what Ishpeming does here, trying to get down. They were 80 yards from a touchdown. Not sure if they have a kicker. They didn't kick an extra point, so I haven't seen them kick. Here's a little flare pass. Good fake, and Johnson gets outrun. Nice juke. Good pursuit by Trenton. Kind of stop that play. Bought a nice juke, and he does end up getting about 4, maybe 5 yards on 1st down.
Brandon Lucas will stop for the Pirates.
2nd and a long 5. Grantsburg due for an interception here. It's going to be a run, though. And he gets free. Dane Lozier, though, able to trip him up and save a bigger run, a gain of a couple on 2nd down.
By Dane Lozier.
3rd and about 2, maybe a little longer, 2.5. 3rd and 3, we'll call it. Ishpeming again quick to the line of scrimmage. Big play here with 2:20 left to go in the first half. And they're trying to get to the outside again. That time Johnson messes things up for Ishpeming, and that's going to be a loss on the play and a hard tackle. And that's going to be a timeout for Grantsburg. Grantsburg is going to want to get the ball back. This is going to be 4th and long for Ishpeming. They're expecting Ishpeming to punt here. So there's I can see two thought processes here for these teams. Like, this game doesn't mean anything for either of them. Shouldn't say that, but it means it doesn't mean a ton. Anyway, so do they just go, throw caution to the wind, run a fake punt, just go for it here on 4th down? Do they want to run a trick play and put that on tape? Probably not, but maybe I can see them going for it here on 4th down. With 2:04 left to go, they'll certainly try to get Grantsburg to jump off sides. 4th and 3, an offsides penalty would be a 1st down for Ishpeming. 2:04 left to go. Ishpeming has 1 timeout left. Grantsburg with 2. It still says 3 on the scoreboard, but Grantsburg just took that timeout. Back to punt is Ishpeming, and Grantsburg has a returner back. And it is away, and it angles toward the sidelines. Trenton points at it as it goes out at the 40-yard line. So Grantsburg will start. They will mark the ball at the 44. So the Pirates in good field position here. The only thing that stopped them last time was themselves. They fumbled it twice, got it back twice, but that second one was bad. Pushed them back to 3rd and 24, then 4th and 24 after the incompletion. But they weathered the storm a bit here. Ishpeming couldn't move the ball either. 1st and 10. Back to pass, looking right, looking for somebody, and it's on the left side, and it's knocked away. Ben Rubik.
Brock McKinney's pass is broken up by Ben Rubik.
Intended for Trenton on that one. Be 2nd and 10. Grantsburg really not able to get stuff done on the ground, relying on the pass here. Wind is blowing significantly, but not enough to stop them from throwing the ball into it here. See the flag, and they'll throw again, looking over the middle. This is through Rombach's hands. Thrown a bit high, but should have been brought in by Rombach and be 3rd down. He was open, might have had room to run. So after a hot start for Brock, that's 3 incompletions in a row for the Pirates. And now it'll be 3rd and 10, and Grantsburg hasn't taken any time off the clock, really. Minute 54 left to go. And the snap, back to pass again. Steps up, now he tries to scramble. He's got some room, angles to this sideline, but he's not going to have enough for a 1st down. Gain of about 3 yards on that scramble. And now Ishpeming's going to take their final timeout. So we'll see what Grantsburg does here. Will they go for it on 4th and about 6? They certainly could here at midfield at the 48-yard line. But Pirates offense kind of wheels coming off here. Again, I think Zach probably should have been able to haul that one in. Otherwise, the passing has been good up until this drive in the final play of the last drive, which was kind of just a chuck it up there and see if they can get a big play. But I see Grantsburg receivers open if they can get the ball. I think there was only one real contested play there. The first play on the drive here, broken up by Ben Rubik. Let me see what you guys are seeing on the chat. Jeff Matheny says, easy on the critique. Not sure what I was critiquing that was too hard, but...
Trenton Johnson back to punt for the Pirates.
Sarah Gonzalez watching from Nashville. All right. All right, so here we go. Grantsburg is back to punt. Trenton, he will punt it away, and that's a nice kick towards the sideline. It bounces at it and rolls inside the 15 to about the 12-yard line. I don't know if you can see that.
Johnson's punt rolls out of bounds at the Hematite 12-yard line.
They have no timeouts, mid 43.
So 1st and 10, a minute 43 left to go. Hematites have no timeouts. Will they go to the air here, or will they try to rattle off some big runs? Grantsburg with 2 timeouts remaining.
We're gonna go.
So Grantsburg might end up calling more timeouts.
That's how we need to go right. We need to bump right.
Back to pass, some pressure, and now running for his life off to the left. Keeping his head up, throws, and he's got an open guy. And finally taken down, but a big play out to the 30-yard line. Sorry, I'm sure I missed that. Darn it. Nick. So the clock will stop on the downs. And it looks like the Hematites are going to try to put something in here before halftime. Grantsburg with an opportunity here to snag one. They had good pressure. See if they can get it again. And they're going to run to the right. It's going to cut back. Nice block on the outside, taking Marcus out of the play and out of bounds. Careful.
Runs out of bounds after
So the clock will stop and another first down. Grantsburg's defense
47-yard line.
has been up to it on the last couple drives, but 2 big plays here for Ishmeping.
They have that H over here.
1st and 10.
And just swallowed up, and Marcus getting down like crazy.
They're going to throw to the left. That looked like early blocking, but out of bounds again. A nice pitch and catch, and Ishmeping moving the ball. Minute 13.
Run the ball.
They're going to hurry to the ball, even with the clock stopped. 2nd and 2. Shotgun for both the quarterbacks. And on the left side, there's a bit of a hole, and it's enough for a first down.
Hayden Lima carries for another Hematite first down.
They'll spot the ball. The clock stops with a minute 8 left to go. As soon as they get the chains set,
At the Pirate 39-yard
and they are
line.
not in a big hurry over there. Now they are. They start the clock. Grantsburg needs a big play here. Ishmeping really moving the ball easily right now. And it'll be another edge play, and good job by the Pirates. That'll keep the clock running, 49 seconds and counting. Grantsburg needed that too. See if Ishmeping goes to the air. The dial-it-down guy hasn't moved yet. There you go, guy. Probably go to the air here. 36 seconds. He is going to throw, looking, and hit as he threw, and it's intercepted! Intercepted by Grantsburg. And that, I think, was Gavin Rosso on the pick. Take another look.
Pirates take over.
And it's the guy that the quarterback said to go downfield. He threw it at him, and Rosso was right there for the interception. So now Grantsburg with 2 timeouts, 28 seconds left to go. It's kind of been a strange first half here. See if the Pirates do anything or if they're going to take a knee. They're coming out in a formation that they want to do something. Looks like Ishmeping is man-to-man here. 2 timeouts. And back to pass is Trent. No, he's going to have a draw here. He's got some room. He gets stopped. He leans forward, and he's got close to first down with 20 seconds left. And they're going to call a timeout. 17 seconds left to go.
Johnson on the carry.
And somebody's down on the sideline. And again, this maybe a midsection or lower.
Ricky Gothier on the tackle for the Hematites.
It's the 3rd guy to go down for Grantsburg in this one. 17 and a half seconds left to go. And let's take another, let's go ahead and say thank you to one more business. Fiscal.
seconds.
17.5 seconds. 17.5 seconds left to go. 7-6. Grantsburg has the lead in the ball, and that was Trenton Johnson hurting on the sideline there. That is one, you know, you play these games so the boys can play, but geez, an injury like that hopefully won't be a big deal. Back to pass Matheny. He's going to throw down the left side. This time he gets behind it, and it is out of bounds.
Rock Matheny's pass.
8 seconds.
8.8 seconds left to go. I think that one was just, I mean, he heaved that one. It was out in front, but I think it was out of bounds.
3rd and 1 for the Pirates.
And it'll be 3rd and 1 at the 38-yard line. See what the Pirates do here. Probably chuck another one up deep. With Trenton out, Jaden Brown will be out to the right. You know, they've got kind of an I formation now. Maybe they'll just try to run it here with Rosso. No, it's, oh yes, he's going to come to the outside, the near side. Does he have some room? He might. And I'm a little fast, and the clock didn't start. They didn't start the clock, so 7.2 seconds left to go on that. The clock didn't start, so Grantsburg's going to get a freebie there, and he was out of bounds. We'll see if the officials make an adjustment here, but it probably would make it one play left regardless. Okay, yeah, so he says 1 second left. That sounds about right. Even if it was 2 seconds left, it's going to be the same type of outcome. Grantsburg at the 50. Interestingly, I don't think Brock can quite get it 50 yards. I think he can get it about 45 yards. So we'll see here if Brock kind of gets a run and a toss. The reason I know is we were goofing around after the last game and just kind of seeing how far everybody could throw it. And that's about where, actually, I think he did get one that was 50 yards. So we'll see if he can get it here. Back to pass. Grantsburg has to hold up. He's going to throw down the left side, and it is going to be picked off, and that will do it for the game. That was intended, I think, for
Matheny's pass is intercepted by
Ian Berkman. You got to chuck one up, see if you can get something to go, maybe a miracle type of a play. So, unfortunately, Brock's going to get credited for that interception, but that's just part of the game at that point. So the Pirates score on their first possession, a 10-yard touchdown pass from Matheny to Rombach. That's all the scoring for the Pirates. The Hematites came right back down and scored themselves. Couldn't get that 2-point conversion, and that's where we're at right now. 7-6. Grantsburg on top. All right, let's see. I'm going to take a look-see at the chat. All right, let's see. Let's get some of these. All right, okay, I got that one. Nick says, "Oh, miss you too, Bob. Luckily, I have a travel bag full of goodies to snack on, thanks to the donor." Yeah, that was. I'll have to tell you guys about that a little bit later. But and we've got some scammer liking everybody's comments just to make him seem legit. All right. Deb says, Quimby and Christian grandparents watching together. Hello, everybody. Sarah's watching from Nashville. Dad says, thank you, sponsors. It's a short drive to his living room, you bet. All right. Jeff says, easy on the critique. Is there more info on that? Because, no, it's just... Nick Hallberg is watching with Abe. Okay, maybe it was just a reply to that. I don't know. Wasn't trying to be critical of anybody. Brett says, settle down and get it done. Yeah, that's right. Well, I think they're a little too settled. I think they had 5 hours of bus ride, and they forgot to come out a little bit here in the first half. Hopefully getting knocked around a little bit will wake them up here for the second half, and they can get it done. All right, you guys want to play the initials game? An early edition, 4:30. Is it really only 4? No, it's 5. It's 5:30 now, 6:30 here. And it's got to be about the earliest we've ever done this, right? All right, and then I got to kind of keep an eye on things because I'll have... Actually, we'll be all right. This game should be over before the other games start, so... All right, here we go. Tonight, we are going to have TB, and you guys can watch this flag football game right in front of you. All right, so TB, the initials. You guys ready? So you've got to put it down on the We Are Grantsburg Facebook stream. I'm not sure. Well, there's a few people watching on. Hey, we got 87 people watching on YouTube, and what do we have here? 84 on Facebook. Awesome. Good to have you all with us. Holy smokes. All right. Nate says Nate and Jerry are watching. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Here we go. TB. Clue number 1. Appeared in 1993's Demolition Man. Appeared in 1993's Demolition Man. Clue number 2. The second word is the founder's last name. The second word is the founder's last name. Clue number 3. Had a 2001 connection to the crashing of the Mir space station. Oh yeah. Had a 2001 connection to the crashing of the Mir space station. Clue number 4, known for stolen bases in the World Series. Known for stolen bases in the World Series. Clue number 5, connected to Doritos. Connected to Doritos. And clue number 6, known for its ads featuring a talking chihuahua. Known for its ads featuring a talking chihuahua. That's it. That's TB. Oh my. Yes. I see 3 answers. Ariel Humpel says Taco Bell. Nick says Taco Bell. Adam Bistrom, Taco Bell. Brett says Taco Bell. And Kelly and Diane. Yes, you're all right. Taco Bell. Ariel, you were first. All right. It looks like I have to. These aren't staying real time. Scott Sago chimes in. Yes, Taco Bell. All right, here we go. Here's the second TB. Now you're warmed up. Kirby's right, too. TB. Clue number 1. Born with the last name Cowell. Born with the last name Cowell. Clue number 2. Known for his charisma. Known for his charisma. Clue number 3. Drove a 1968 Volkswagen Beetle. Drove a 1968 Volkswagen Beetle. Clue number 4, was last seen in a chair in 1989. Was last seen in a chair in 1989. Clue number 5 has been played by Mark Harmon, Carrie Ellis, Zac Efron, and more. Has been played by Mark Harmon, Carrie Ellis, Zac Efron, and more. Sarah Moore comes in strong. She says Ted Bundy, and she is correct. Haley Lundgren, also Adam Bistrom, you got it. Clue number 6 was notorious American serial killer. Man, Brett, Jeremiah, Ted Bundled Bundy. Jeremiah, JT, Jerry, Uncle Jerry got in on the action as well. All right. Yes, Ted Bundy was the correct answer. 8.5 minutes left to go here in halftime. It's been an interesting game. I would say kind of slow-paced. Both teams moving the ball at some points and sometimes not. And I don't know how to describe it. It's different than the Grantsburg squad we saw last week. So we'll see what kind of adjustments they make, especially defensively. Grantsburg having a tough time just stopping those outside runs for the most part. All right, here we go. TB. Clue number 1 appeared in a famous scene in 1995's Clueless. Appeared in a famous scene in 1995's Clueless. Clue number 2. Jerry Seinfeld's character temporarily rode one in a 2007 animated film. Jerry Seinfeld's character temporarily rode one in a 2007 animated film. Clue number 3. Originally manufactured using wool-wrapped sheep or goat stomachs. Originally manufactured using wool-wrapped sheep or goat stomachs. Clue number 4. Hundreds of millions of these are produced each year. Hundreds of millions of these are produced each year. Clue number 5. They changed colors in 1972 to increase visibility on television. They changed colors in 1972 to increase visibility on television. Clue number 6. They are most often fluorescent yellow, covered in felt and filled with air. They are most often fluorescent yellow, covered in felt and filled with air. All right, maybe I'm not keeping up here. I bet people have answered. I just haven't seen it come through. Yes. Brett Yant said tennis balls. Why is that hidden? Weird. And then Haley said tennis ball. Scott said tennis ball, but Brett was first. Tennis balls, exactly correct. Oh, here we go. Ooh, yeah, okay. Brett, tennis ball, correct. Who else came in? D. Swenson. Why are these getting hidden? Oh, I know why. I know why. All right. So, can anybody guess why Brett Yant and D. Swenson, when they said tennis balls, why those were hidden? Meanwhile, Haley, Scott, and Brett said tennis ball, and they were unhidden. Oh my gosh. All right, while you're thinking about that, under 5 minutes left to go here in halftime. My goodness. I have a strict profanity filter on, so that gives you a kind of an idea of why some were hidden and some were not. All right, here we go. TB, clue number 1. In 2007, had connections to Jack Black, Jason Schwartzman, Justin Long, and Paul Rudd. In 2007, had connections to Jack Black, Jason Schwartzman, Justin Long, and Paul Rudd. Brett Yanton says no reception here in Ishmeping. That's not it. All right. Clue number 2, connected to Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Connected to Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Clue number 3, we're part of an invasion. We're part of an invasion. Clue number 4, we're represented by vultures in the Jungle Book. We're represented by vultures in the Jungle Book. Clue number 5, connected to a colored marine vessel. Connected to a colored marine vessel. Scott Sagal is correct. I'll give you guys the last clue. Nicknamed the Fab Four. nicknamed the Fab Four. I thought this one might throw you, with the T in the TB being the, and Scott was right, ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles. The Beatles is correct. I see Jaden Armato has checked in. He says, please tell me this is the Michigan game. It is the Michigan game, Ishpeming, Michigan. We are in the Upper Peninsula. Looks like, here, let's take a look. We've got that game going, but we also have the cheerleaders going here, the young ladies, the Hematites here. All right. Brett says Beatles the. I suppose if you're putting it in the card catalog, that's how you do it. All right, 2 minutes left. This seems like a really long halftime. Haley said, I probably shouldn't say it or it'll hide my comment. That's probably wise, Haley. You're probably right. Yes, it would hide your comment. All right, let's move on. That one stumped you guys. This one, all right, this is, okay. Let me make sure. Nope, we're not going to do that one. I had a feeling there might be a risque clue in that one. Oh, here we go. This one's good. TB. Clue number 1 was seen on Entourage. Clue number 2, hosted Saturday Night Live. Clue number 3 was drafted by the Montreal Expos. Clue number 4, often covered in red, white, and blue. Whew! Nick first. Yes, and then Ariel. I'll finish it off. You guys can add him in as well. All right. Clue number 5, once got into trouble over air pressure. Brett Johnson got it right as well. Clue number 6, married to Brazilian supermodel Gisele Bündchen. Well, this is outdated, but married to Brazilian supermodel Gisele Bündchen. And yes, Nick got it. Tom Brady, then Ariel. Adam Bistrom got it. Brett Johnson says Tom Brady. Indeed, it is Tom Brady. William Gonzalez saying hi from Nashville and go Pirates. Scott Sagal in with Tom Brady. All right, the teams are back out. Well, actually, Ishpeming is. Grantsburg taking a little extended period in their own end zone. So 3 minutes put back up on the clock. And we'll take a look at Grantsburg as they come out of that halftime butt chewing, I'm sure. And they'll stretch out on their own. 7-6 the score. We see some familiar faces in the crowd making the 5-hour trek. Let's see if we can angle over. Oh, not those guys. How about right here? Oh, there's Trisha. And there's Jason's hoodie. There he is. What else do we have? It's hard to tell from behind. Ugh. Well, we're going to lose the camera. Okay, there we go. Those aren't Grantsburgers. Let's pull back a bit. Very good. Why am I having such trouble here?
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's
Yeah,
winning 50-50
that's Brandon Lucas's fan.
08762.
I think there's Steve Christian right there. I know Steve's were here, Berkman and Christian.
264. If you have the winning ticket, please bring it to the press box.
So about a minute left. You want to try one more? We'll go super fast. The girls were from... Oh, that was Eden and Avery. Yes, you're right. The girls... Oh, they were. Okay. Calm down. That makes some sense. We'll get back at it. Eden and Avery. There they are. Make sure you text them and let them know they were on camera. All right. Sorry I don't know all the people from Grantsburg, you guys. Sheesh. All right. We'll put the initials game away. Thanks for playing, everybody. Hope you had the time of your life. And Grantsburg looking to, well, they will get the ball first here. Yes, they will receive the second half kickoff. Isn't that right? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So we'll see what they do offensively here. They started off pretty strong in the passing game. It kind of faltered there at the second half of the second quarter. Nothing much on the ground for Grantsburg. Good front seven here for Ishmeping, stopping a lot of those plays before they got started. So here we go. Second half about underway. Let's get the kicker in there. That'd be cool. And that's a line drive kick, and it'll be taken at about the 25. Outrunning his first wave of blockers. Actually, a nice return there. I was looking at the wrong guy. I thought it was Rosso who had it, but Glozier had it. And he got out to about the 45-yard line. A good starting field position for Grantsburg. You can see the wind from the flag. Oh, no, you can't because it's behind the scoreboard. There you go. Ooh, speaking of scoreboard, there we go. Whatever works. Had all of halftime to do it. Chose not to. Here we go. Quarter, third. Ooh, let's move that over. Oh, my gosh.
Here we go. Let's get it live
Nick.
and huh?
All right, here we go. Standing back up, focusing back in. Back to pass again, looking right, throwing to Rombach. He catches it kind of above his head, makes a man miss, and he's got enough for a first down. A good start for Grantsburg as Rombach has it for a first down. Take another look. Just kind of cutting across the middle, and he's got a gain of 14 yards. And back to the line of scrimmage goes Grantsburg. They're in a bit of hurry up. This time it's going to be a handoff to Rosso. Rosso tries to break free. He gets past first two guys, bouncing more and more outside. And he picks up a nice gain on first down. Gain of about 4 or 5. We'll see where they spot it. About 5 yards on first down, and I know Adam Hale and the coaching staff likes that. And then they're quick to the line. Looking left, now throwing. It's going to be caught by Michael. Marcus makes a man miss, and he dives forward to about the 25-yard line. So I would show the replay, but they're in quick mode here, calling the play on the line of scrimmage. 2 passes, 1 run, and it's first down and 10. Rosso, another run, blasts his way forward, a big hit at the point of contact, and he falls forward for a gain of 3. Grantsburg quickly back up on the line of scrimmage. Wow, they are moving fast. Trenton Johnson back on the field for Grantsburg. He's in the slot to the right, going deep down the right side. Brock has some room if he wants to run, and he will. Sidesteps a guy, dives forward, tries to get a first down. He's a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and short for Grantsburg. Gain of about 5 on that second down scramble. Probably a good decision there. Looked like the guys to the right were covered up. And it'll be 3rd and about a yard for Grantsburg. So a bit of a sense of urgency here from the Pirates as they come out in the second half, moving the ball quickly down the field. Trenton is the quarterback now, sends a man in motion. That's Brown. Brown fake. Trenton tries the right side. He squirts free. He's got enough for a first down. He's still going. Trenton hard to bring down along the sideline, and he is finally wrangled, and it's like first and goal at the 5-yard line. Let's see where they officially spot the ball. I think it is right at the 5. So first and goal, Grantsburg.
First and goal for the Pirates from the 5-yard line.
We got this post in the way. Trying to get him to jump a little bit. This is Trenton as the QB. 1 man right, 3 men split left. It's a fumble. Trenton picks it up, and he's going to be eventually brought down. Again, a fumble on the play.
They almost both wanted it.
Second and goal from the 9 now. A 4-yard loss on that play. And it looked like a good snap. Trenton, I think, was moving before he secured the ball. So second and goal from the 9. And they're taking their time getting this one in now. 2 guys split left this time. 2 to the right to the short side, kind of bunched in. Actually, looks like there's 3 to the right. Trenton by himself. Oh, no, there was a running back, and that's Gavin. Gavin tries the left side. He's had some trouble there, and another nice pursuit tackle, and not much there on that play. So it'll be 3rd and goal from about the 8-yard line, a gain of a yard.
3rd and goal from the 8.
So this will probably be McCormick time if they can't get this in here from the 8. Rombach here to the near side. They like to toss it up to him in the corner. They already have one from the 10. Can they get another one from the 9? It's going to be Trenton with the ball with Gavin in the backfield with him. Trenton calls it out. He's going to hand it to Gavin. Gavin trying the right side. They pursue well. Gavin has to outrun, but there's nothing there. A loss on the play. It'll be 4th and goal from the 10. Grantsburg gets down to the 5-yard line and goes back 5 yards, and then ensuing 3 plays. A fumble didn't help on 1st and goal from the 5. So they send McCormick in, number 19, ready to kick that ball through the uprights. Big moment here for Alex. Try to get it the best we can here. It's a light post in our way here.
Alex McCormick in to attempt a 26-yard field goal.
26-yarder. The kick is up, and it looked good, and it is good. 3 more points. Alex McCormick with a big play there, and it's nice for Grantsburg. They were able to score on their first possession here in the 3rd quarter. And I know they wanted 7. They were moving the ball quickly and efficiently, and then they sputtered out at the 5. But a good start to the second half. See if Grantsburg's kind of woken up here. They looked a little lethargic in the first half. I wasn't sure we were going to have lights tonight, being in the middle of the afternoon, but they're fully blazing right now. (10-6) here in the 3rd quarter. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in it. Now the Pirates looking to get a stop, get the ball back and do something. Ishmeping has done a nice job just holding on to the ball.
Winds at our back for this.
And then stopping Grantsburg from the 5-yard line, holding them to a field goal. So Grantsburg will have the wind at their backs here in the 3rd quarter. See if Alex takes full advantage here. He has enough leg to put it into the end zone. And he approaches. Kick is a line drive kick. It's taken by one of the receivers. He tries up the middle, sidesteps, and now, whoops, I'm too fast. Pretty good return for Ishmeping. They have it 1st and 10 at about the 35-yard line.
Zach Rombach on the tackle for the Pirates.
8 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yes, that's all it says. It says that was perfect.
1st and 10.
30 more times and it worked. If Trent was the one on the ball.
And the shotgun snap coming up. Ishmeping moves. And back into the backfield. And there's a big play by Ian Berkman, or is that Gavin Rosso? One of those 2 linebackers comes in with a nice play. That was Rosso on the tackle, a tackle for loss for Gavin. I think that's his 9th tackle for loss. He leads the team. Second and 11 for Ishmeping. (10-6) the score, 7.5 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Upper Peninsula, we're in the Eastern time zone. And the snap is low but handled. And cutting back, but Grantsburg is there. Good pursuit. Brady Burton ended up with the tackle. And also a good job by Trenton just sealing the edge, forcing him back to where all the white jerseys and purple hats were. So that brings up 3rd and about 8. The last pass from Ishpeming was intercepted by Rosso. 3rd and 8 from the 37. Taking plenty of time. They're going to try the left side. It's a big sweep, and hurdling and getting to about the 50-yard line is the ball carrier. But that'll be short. It'll be 4th and about 4.5. See what Ishpeming does here.
4th and 5 for the
The way Grantsburg came out, and they're going to call an official's timeout. Somebody was slow to get up. That was number 11. He's coming off the field. Just the official with just a cautious play here. And that'll bring in Grady Gauthier, another Gauthier here in Ishpeming. Fourth and about 5. Scoreboard says 4th and 8. That's wrong. 4th and about 5. They need to get all the way across the 45-yard line in Grantsburg territory for a first down. They're trying to get Grantsburg to jump. Now they're going to hand it up. No, they're not. It's going to be a rolling right. And he's wide open. Tackled by Zach. Wide open on that one. Somebody missed an assignment. And it's a first down.
Zach Romback on the stop for the Pirates. 1st and 10, Hematites at midfield.
Trenton, I think, well, Trenton was motioning like he would have been Romback's like man-on-man.
So a fresh set of downs here for Ishpeming. Grantsburg surely could have used that stop on 4th down after scoring on their first drive and then stopping them, turning it over on downs near midfield, but instead Ishpeming had an answer, and they're just trying to milk the clock here. It's going to be the second guy, and Brady Burton shows up again with another tackle near the line of scrimmage.
Short loss.
5:06 and counting, and that is a little bit of a loss. It moves it to the other side of the 30-yard line. 2nd and a long 10.
Yeah, this ball's behind the sticks there. If they don't reset the ball with that marker, you got to tell the sticks to do their job.
So a loss on the play, and maybe you overheard Addison, the dial-down guy didn't move back. He's supposed to show where the ball is spotted. So we'll see if there's a, yeah, it's not going to matter here probably. And no gain on the play. Back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down.
By Ian Brickman.
And again, the dial-down guy. Yeah, now it's actually pretty much right back at the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and long for Ishpeming here. Grantsburg got him to 4th down, 4th and 5. They were able to convert. Now 3rd and 10. 2 good stops in a row from the Pirates. The passing game from Ishpeming has been pretty good. They do have the 1 interception, but they've picked up a few big plays, including a 30-yarder that led to their touchdown in the first half. 3:46 left to go here in the 3rd. 3rd and 10. 1-man split right, 2 to the left. And a timeout, or did they move? A flag, and it's going to be a delay of game.
Penalty on the Hematites for a delay of game.
And they have been kind of just milking that clock with Grantsburg's offense as good as it is. They're just trying to take the air out of the ball this time. It cost them 5 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and 15. That's a big penalty against Ishpeming right now.
15 for the Hematites.
Good to see Zach Carlson back out there, and everybody else. Brady Burton was down earlier. Trenton Johnson also back out there, so nothing too severe, thankfully, here in Ishpeming as far as injuries go. 3:38 left to go in the 3rd. Clock is stopped. It's going to be a pass, throwing down the middle, and it is going to be incomplete. Boy, he had to stop and come back for that and almost made the play. Tramon Gauthier.
Marcus Michael on the defense.
Marcus was close, but it'll be 4th and 15, and I can't imagine them going for it here. It is going to be a punt from the Hematites. Back to punt for Ishpeming, Ethan Corp.
Punt for the Hematites.
And back to receive is Trenton Johnson. The punt is away, almost touched. And Trenton picks it up. He tries the right side. He's got a head of steam, and he will be down at about the 44-yard line, 48-yard line, but there's a flag. And that almost always goes against the receiving team. We'll see what the call is here, unless it was a face mask. And Jaden Brown picks up the ball. What is he doing? Okay, well, it is going to be against the Pirates. So an unfortunate penalty there for Grantsburg. I didn't see the call yet. Maybe they haven't made it yet. Probably holding. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still decent field position for Grantsburg at the 34-yard line. Three guys split to the short side, two to the left, to the near side. And Trenton has the snap. He hands it off to Ian. Ian trying the right side. He's got a little bit of room and a nice gain on first down. 3:14 left to go in the third quarter. Grantsburg came out and scored on their first drive in the third quarter. They scored on their first drive in the first quarter as well.
Yeah, they're really tight, if anything, but yeah, you can get it. They're coming over. Should be fine still.
Trenton is the quarterback once again. 5 wide receivers are going to throw a little screen this way to Ian. Ian has to make a couple guys miss. Zach got his block, but there were 2 other guys pursuing, and they got there quickly. Nice pursuit by Ishpeming, and Ian had no chance on that one. No gain on the play.
Stop for no gain by Caden Luma and Ethan Corp.
3rd and a long 4 for Grantsburg. Ball on the 40-yard line, left hash mark. Just feels like Grantsburg is this close to having a big play. They haven't really had anything big as far as runs, passes, nothing big. Back to pass, looking left, good protection, but it breaks down. Matheny is sacked for a big loss. And the protection was good for a minute, but Matheny kept dropping back and ended up getting sacked. Had he stepped forward, he probably would have been okay there. But that's just a learning experience. So a big loss on the play. It's going to bring it 4th and very long. That'll bring up Trenton Johnson to punt. He's a good punter. Back to receive at about the 34-yard line is Ishpeming. Here's the snap. And Trenton punts it away. It's a good punt. Angles to his right. Will it get a roll? Not really. It's going to check up and then come backwards. And it'll be at the 40-yard line or so. So we've seen big plays, just not going the right way for Grantsburg. We've seen fumbles. Grantsburg's recovered all their fumbles. Big sack there from Ishpeming, and it stops Grantsburg and now gives Ishpeming a good field position here to start their next drive with 1:19 left to go in the third quarter. Why do I keep doing that? I haven't gotten off the bus yet either. First and 10, Hematites.
Who's got contained on your sideline?
Going left and redirected, but still turning it up and getting a nice gain on the play, gain of about 5.
Brought down by Zach Carlson. Second and 5 for the Hematites.
Hematites coming to the line of scrimmage quickly. 2nd and 5. Under a minute to go. Third quarter.
Who's got contained on your guys' sideline? Okay.
And it's another run. Up the middle, not much there. Good job by the interior for Grantsburg, and then the linebackers filling. Brandon Lucas again in on the tackle. Zach Carlson mucking things up in the middle. And that's what that defensive line is supposed to do. Take a guy so that the linebackers can fill the holes. And that time it was run perfectly. A gain of a yard. 3rd and 4 for the Hematites, and that will be the last play of the third quarter. They are really trying to take the air out of the ball. So we are going to take a quick break as well. Say thank you to our sponsors one more time. Here's Northwood Tech.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a four-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
With active physical therapy.
No, there's. It's like they're like right on the edge of anything. Like
Yeah.
on the edge of having a 90-yard touchdown.
Ishmeping High School thanks WRUP
Yeah.
having points
Decided, like,
UFM
wait,
and announcers Tyler
Yeah.
Young
Yeah.
and Bob Nettle for the coverage of
Yeah, I get
Hematite
that
Athletics.
feeling too.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Frojmovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
All right, welcome back. 12 minutes left to play in regulation. Grantsburg with a 4-point lead. Ishpeming driving, and they have it 3rd and 4 in their own territory. And they're going to hand it off, trying to sweep the right side. And do they have it? No, good pursuit there for the Pirates, and it's a loss, it looks like, on the play. And I think it was Rosso on the tackle, one of many maybe. So a loss of about, well, maybe not even a loss, a slight loss on the play. It'll be 4th and 5 at their own 46-yard line. What are they going to do here? Looks like they're setting up to go for it. Grantsburg, if they do jump off sides, it would be a penalty, so they've got to make sure they hold their water, as they say. Hematites coming out to run a play here on 4th down in their own territory. Big play here in the game.
To the left with that sniff.
And a timeout call before the snap. Saw the head coach come over to the official and call it right before the snap of the ball. All right, so there you go. 11:09 left to go. The Hematites have taken their first timeout of the second half. I think it's their first.
The volleyball team will host their annual volleyball tournament tomorrow, beginning at 9:30 in our gyms.
So let's take a look at more comments here. So my dad texted, he's got his hat, his scouting hat on. He says wherever their up back goes is where they go. And that's been true all game long, but I've seen on tape where they have that and then run a counter off of it if we get too greedy. Big Al says he forgot to put the class. Sorry, Alex. Update the scoreboard. New quarter. Oh, yes. Thank you, Brett. That's right. I'm going to get that before the 4th card. Oh, no, I'm not. That's a timeout, not a change of quarter. Thank you. You guys are always welcome to help me out with that kind of stuff. 4th quarter underway, and it has been for a while. And here is 4th down. The Hematites, big play here. 4th and 5. They called the timeout to get this right. They move up and under big pressure, and he is going to be hit, and it's incomplete. They say he was throwing the ball, and Grantsburg turns over the ball, and the quarterback is down, unfortunately. He was hit as he threw, kind of hit his throwing arm. I'm guessing that's what's ailing him right now. So Trenton Johnson quickly in there, giving him no time. He rolled to his left, trying to throw it. That's a big play for Grantsburg, up by 4 here, 11:04 left to go in the game. 4-point lead for Grantsburg. They will sincerely want to punch this one in. They have it in good field position at the 45-yard line in Hematite territory.
No, we got 4 on 3.
3 men split right, 1 to the left. Backed in the shotgun is Brock Matheny. They're waiting, looking at the formation, and now they're ready. They call a play. Brock calls out the signals. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and that has something. Look at him put his head down and churn for some yardage. Let's take another look there at Gavin's. Actually, we're not going to. They're going to get quickly on the line of scrimmage, so we'll stay right here. Gain of about 9, second and short for Grantsburg. Matheny, and he will hand it off again to Rosso, and now Rosso moving forward, and another nice play. Enough for a first down. They stopped the play as his momentum was stopped. His forward progress was stopped, but he didn't go down. So Grantsburg finding a little bit here in the last 2 plays on the ground with Rosso. And they're going to fake, and it's going to be a quarterback draw. Nice play by Matheny, and he slides to his safe, and he is safe at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 inside the 20, and Grantsburg moving quickly. 10:20 left to go. Clock stops with the movement of the chains. Pirates moving the ball. This drive started on the 45. This is going to be Rosso again. He's met. He bounces off, and then he's tripped up. The ball was loose, but he had hit the ground, so it'll be 2nd down. 10-6, 10 minutes and counting left to go in this 4th quarter. 2nd and about 7 for Grantsburg. Grantsburg taking their time getting the play call in this time. Oh, let me move that for you guys. Trenton is the quarterback, and waiting for the play call from the bench. 3 guys split left, 1 right. To the near side, that's Rombach. And another mishandled. Trenton's going to try to make something out of nothing. Another broken goof up here on a drive. Grantsburg's moving the ball, and then a fumble or a sack or something like that. They haven't put that drive together, a complete drive. They got down to the 5-yard line, fumbled, and took a loss. They need to figure this out and play clean here. 3rd and 11 from the 20-yard line now. One man split right, that's Rombach, and 1 left, that's Trenton. Kind of an I formation behind Brock Matheny under center. And it will be a fake toss. They're going to try to throw it back. He lobs it down the left side, and it's over the head of Berkman. Boy, he had it. Just a little bit too far for Berkman to come down with its 4th and 11. And that's going to bring out Alex McCormick. This is going to be a 37-yard field goal attempt.
Alex McCormick on to attempt the field goal for the Pirates.
37-yard attempt here from the junior Alex McCormick. Norman Jensen snapping. Trenton Johnson holding. Alex McCormick. Snap spot is good. Kick is up. That is no good. Wide left. The snap was off the mark. So that'll be 1st and 10 Ishmeping. That would have put Grantsburg up by 7. So a big opportunity missed for Grantsburg on offense. It gives it back to the Hematites here on their home field. Grantsburg traveled a long way, and they are having just trouble finishing drives, which they had no trouble with in the previous game against Adams Friendship, where they won 58-13. Now, each team is different. Each opponent is different. The Hematites have done a nice job, especially just taking long drives, taking a lot of time off the clock, but Grantsburg has done themselves no favors with these mid-drive mess-ups. They haven't been killed on them, but it's stopped the momentum. So here we go with 8:36 left to go. The Hematites have it at their own 20-yard line. Taking a long time, and it's going to be Sweep to the right and escorted out of bounds by, I think that was Gavin, no, or Ian.
Ian Brookman.
And it'll be second and about 8, maybe a long 7 for Ishpeming.
2nd and 8 for the Hematites.
Clock running, 8.5 minutes left to go. Man in motion. Will it go that way, Dad? It does. And good penetration there, and Dane Lozier comes up from his cornerback position and stops the thing, and the rest of the white guys, the white jerseys, get in there and make the stop. You know what I meant. What am I getting here? Jeff Fehrendorf, okay. I'm going to call in a few. I still see it says Emer on the scoreboard. Oh, shoot. All right. What time is it there? 6:17. Okay, shoot. All right, here we go. 3rd and long for Ishpeming.
Let's go, D-line.
And it's going to be a pass. Rolling, throwing, and it is caught for a first down and a little bit more. Tackled by Rombach on the right, the far sideline, and again another first down on a pass play. That one was almost over the head of the intended receiver, but Ishpeming stays in the game. 7.5, 7:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ishpeming down by 4. Grantsburg's defense has done enough to hold them just to 6 points. But they've also given up plays like that. There's just a nicely drawn up play. And the Hematites have it 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Going to the left side. Nice job by Brady Burton to seal the outside.
Ethan Corp on the carry for the Hematites.
Gain of a couple, more time coming off the clock. Ishpeming, in a perfect world for them, they drive this thing all the way down and score with no time remaining. There's still 7:18 left to go. They have they've shown that they can make and convert 3rd and 4th downs here, and they're getting towards midfield. And with the score as it is, they only have two. They have 2 timeouts left. Grantsburg with all 3. Grantsburg looks like they're manning up here, maybe going to send somebody. Expecting a pass here on 2nd and 8. And a whistle and a timeout. The Hematites call their 2nd timeout of the half. And we'll take one more timeout here, I think physical.
At Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, it's our job to make the complex simple. When your life is sidelined by an injury, surgery, or a condition keeping you from doing what you love, our services aim to get you pain-free and fully functioning. We truly care about our patient outcomes, helping you achieve your goals and improve your quality of life. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Love your life.
Yeah. How is it? It broke? I mean, that's our only camera, so that's gotta, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna have to, I don't know. So, okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Jeff. Bye-bye. All right, back to the action here. Just trying to put out a fire in Ellsworth. All right. 2nd and 8 here with 6:48 left to go. The 2nd timeout from the Hematites. They're going to throw left. No, looking down the middle. It is caught! It's caught, and he's going the distance. Can Zach catch him? He cannot! A touchdown, Hematites!
For a 55-yard touchdown.
Another big catch and run for the Hematites, and Grantsburg is now down 12-10. 6:38 left to go, no time to panic, but that has happened a couple times tonight. They've had that big play. Grantsburg getting sucked up on the play action. They saw him lining up in man-to-man, and they went for it and got it. Rombach usually can catch up to that guy, but there was some speed there on offense. Here we go. 2-point conversion coming up for a 5-point lead. They're going to go to the left. It's been successful, and it is again another 2 points. And Ishpeming now has a 4-point lead, forcing Grantsburg to score a touchdown to win the game. 6:38 left to go. Ishpeming leads now 14-10. Grantsburg has all 3 of their timeouts left. Now they have to put together that doggone drive with no going backwards, no fumbling snaps. Just put together a nice drive, get out of here with the win, stay injury-free, which is really the priority.
Need to do a little deeper. It's our first anniversary right now. It's a test.
So, what is Grantsburg football made of? I think we're about to find out. I'm getting punched in the nose right there. Something that's been a strength of the defense has been their pass defense. They haven't really done a great job here against Ishpeming, and Ishpeming is not really known for their passing prowess. So Dane Lozier goes back to receive the kick along with Trenton Johnson and Ian Berkman. Tyler Edwards to kick off, big number 66. The ball falls off the tee, so we'll wait a second for it. Last year, Ishpeming played Unity, and now somebody's got to probably hold that ball. It's not even windy here. He's got that ball kind of straight up and down. They beat Unity here 14-12. And we've got it 14-10 this time. Here's the kickoff. It's a pop-up. It'll be taken by Gavin. Gavin, he'll put his head down at the 40, and he'll still go, falling forward. Grantsburg will have it in good field position at the 42. You know they can move the ball. Now, will nerves get to them? Will the skill players who have not really had to come back like this be able to do it? Will the offensive line be able to hold up and give Brock time to throw? Will Brock find the open guy or Trenton? Trenton is in there right now as the quarterback. Jaden Brown split to the right along with Marcus Michael and Ian Berkman. Rombach split to the left. Gavin Rosso back in the backfield. And another missed, almost a fumble. Trenton goes down the left side. And again, I don't know if these snaps are like off the mark, because that's the third time for Trenton that he's kind of bobbled the snap. That time he had to reach up and to his right. And we've seen Norman Jensen is the center, and he's been a stalwart this year, and obviously Trenton too. So again, it could be drizzly down there. It's definitely wet playing conditions, so a wet ball could definitely affect that. Trenton sends a man in motion, and now he'll take it on the keep. He's got some room. He puts his head down, and he is down for a first down. Clock moves, 5:51. It'll stop here with the chain gang. It wouldn't surprise you to see Grantsburg try to win this one on the ground, just pounding and pounding, as they've done a good job here in the second half. The Ishpeming front seven maybe getting worn down a little bit. This is the fourth game of the year for Ishpeming, Grantsburg's fifth. And it'll be a handoff to Gavin. Gavin is swallowed up. And Gavin is flat on his stomach in the backfield. Wow, that was a smack. And a loss of a yard. It'll be second and long. Loss of a yard on that play. Good read. Jeez, that was a big boy versus a big boy in Gavin. So now maybe Grantsburg is forced to pass here on 2nd and 11. Not that it's not working, they've been open. And moving Gavin to the left is Trenton. Trenton, the quarterback, has been all. Here's Rombach. Rombach makes the catch, and he's got enough for a first down. Hangs onto the ball down to the 30-yard line. Big play there for the Pirates. Good pass on the slant to Rombach.
Zach Rombach brought down by Ben Rubik.
Grantsburg quick to the line of scrimmage, although they don't need to be in hurry up. 4:43 left to go. The clock stops on the chains. But they have done well here. Here's Gavin trying to find a seam, and again, he's tackled forward. He hardly ever is tackled backwards. And up the middle again. Gavin still pushing guys. Close to first down yardage.
Gavin Russell on a strong run for the Pirates.
Short.
And it'll be third and short. Obviously, Grantsburg needs to go for it on fourth down, but they've got a third down here. 4:02 left to go. The clock winding, and Grantsburg is now going to sit on the and try to take the air out of it themselves. They are in a good spot here. Third and less than a yard at the 20-yard line, just outside the red zone. Trenton sends a man in motion. It's Brown. It'll be Trenton on the right side. Looks like he's got a block. He does. He skips to the outside and just can't quite get what he needed on the outside, but Grantsburg does get another first down. Clock stops with the first down, 3:34. The clock will start again when the ball is spotted, and there they get the clock going. 3:30 left to go. Grantsburg at the 15, looking for that touchdown to take the lead. The Hematites just took the lead on the previous possession on a big pass play. Grantsburg moving the ball on the ground, save for one play here in this drive. Trenton, that's Dane Lozier in the backfield. He's going to be the lead blocker for Trenton. Trenton scoots outside, now back inside. He is going to reach for the 5-yard line. I think he got enough for a first down. It's going to be first and goal from the 5 again. Last time Grantsburg had it first and goal at the 5. They came away with no points. 3:03 left to go. 3-yard line.
3 points.
Oh, was it? Okay, that's when they got their 3 points. That's right. That's right. So here we go. They spread it out again. It would be shocking if they threw it here, to me anyway. First and goal from the 5. Good snap here from Norman is important. 2:49, and they're going to wait for the back judge. He puts his hand in the air. That means 10 seconds. Trenton calls out the play. He's waiting. Now it's 5 seconds. Trenton. And there's the snap. He's going to take it himself up the middle. He is stopped. He reaches forward.
You can't reach that ball out.
Yeah, he's got to keep that ball tucked in. There is nothing to be gained by reaching that out at the last second unless you're at the goal line. Second and goal from just the 5-yard line again. Grantsburg will continue to milk the clock here. 2:17 left to go. 3 plays left. Second, third, and fourth down to get this into the end zone for the Pirates. It is one-on-one if they want it on the left side with Rombach. They don't. They are going to throw. Trenton rolling. He throws it in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Hit as he threw. We've seen that play work. Minute 59, and now the clock stops on the incompletion.
with the pressure on the quarterback.
Now, 2 plays left. If they want to pass it, they've got a 6'5" guy on maybe a 6-footer out there. Let's see, number 4 is Garden Zach. He is not listed. There's no heights listed, but that's been the bread and butter. They've already had one jump ball, kind of. Just throw it up high. Now it's 3 on one side, 2 on the other. Let's see what we've got. Trenton Johnson. 10 seconds on the play clock. They got to hurry. 5 seconds. The clock is counting. You got to get the play off. And a timeout called by Grantsburg. That's probably the plan the entire time anyway. Clock is going. 1:54. The clock has stopped at 1:54. All right, well, here we go. 2 plays left for Grantsburg to figure it out and get the ball into the end zone. First and goal at the 5, netted nothing on the run. Second and goal on the 5, incomplete pass. Third and goal, what is it going to give us? Minute 58 left to go. Grantsburg with 2 timeouts left. And it's all coming down to this. Had a close night last night in the volleyball match. Webster taking care of Grantsburg in 5 sets. Let's see, Chris Lozier says, come on boys, Brett. Similar. Let's see, update scoreboard. Okay, thank you. Oh, and not a lot of comments here. Everybody's kind of on the edge of their seats, I bet. Grantsburg trying to get out of here with the W and go to 5-0 on the conference. Grantsburg does get a win tonight because it's a forfeit from Rib Lake Prentice. That's why we're over here in Michigan. Here we go, 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Trenton has been the quarterback the entire series. And they are going to hand it off. No, it's Trenton up the middle. Trenton popped at about the 2. Nothing else there for Grantsburg, and it's 4th and goal from the 2, maybe the 3-yard line.
Trenton Johnson on a carry for.
Well, here we go.
Short of the goal line.
Yeah, 3, inside the 3.
Clock is running. That doesn't matter too much. Grantsburg
4th and goal from the 3.
needs to score here. They might want to get going just so they can preserve time in case they don't make it here. 4th and goal from about the 3-yard line. Grantsburg gets 2 timeouts.
And then you can call a timeout.
And they are. Looks like they're going to just let the clock run and call a timeout. Here we go. They're lining up, and now they will call a timeout.
Timeout, Grantsburg.
All right, not much left to say. 1:07 left to go. 14-10 the score. 4th and goal for Grantsburg. It's this is fun high school football. It comes down to this. I mean, Grantsburg has had their chances, but Ishmeping is a quality team here. And obviously the game's coming down to this last play here. Grantsburg's going to run their best play. Ishmeping's going to do their best to stop it. All right. Whistles are blowing. That means we're just about out of the timeout. Let's see. Grantsburg has not been tested like this all year. They've done a great job, stopped Ishmeping, got the ball back, have driven down to 1st and goal at the 5, and it's been a standoff. And now it's 4th down. 4th and goal from the 3-yard line. The Pirates come out. Ball is on the left side of the center of the field. And here we go. Johnson, the quarterback. Rombach lined up one-on-one on the left. Will they go there? They're going to run it. Here's the snap. They're going to run it. Trenton up the middle. He got it! Touchdown, Trenton! And touchdown is good. Wow. That's what I thought they might do. And Grantsburg has taken the lead with 1:02 left to go. Wow.
They have one.
So 16-14. And will they go for 2 or just try to get the... it doesn't really matter here because Ishmeping doesn't have a kicker. So McCormick will go back to kick the extra point. And Grantsburg has a 16-14 lead. Snap, spot, kick is up. And it is good. And Grantsburg leads 17-14. What a drive. Just when Grantsburg needed it, exactly when they needed it. They put together a heck of a drive and have the lead with 1:02 left to go. Now it's just up to that darn secondary who's given up some points here tonight. Can they hold up?
Let's get it.
They got the touchdown, that deep touchdown, and right before that, or the other time Ishmeping scored, it was a 30-yard play that got them down to the 10 where they got it. So now the Pirates, knowing that Ishmeping has to pass, they have 1 timeout left, 1:02. Grantsburg has to hold up in the secondary, but everybody can pin their ears back. I'm sure Denny Hale will have somebody going just about every time to pressure the quarterback. Grantsburg leads by 3. 1:02 left to go. I know you're not going anywhere, but don't go anywhere. Alex McCormick has been kicking well. There's not much of a wind anymore. You can see the flags sort of, maybe just a 5-mile-an-hour wind out there. So see if he boots it deep or if he tries to do something else with it to prevent a run back.
Empty the tanks here.
One minute, 2 seconds left to go. Each team with one timeout left. Grantsburg just scored and took the lead. He's going to kick it off deep. And it is fumbled forward. Can Grantsburg get on it? They cannot. Sorry, guys, I missed the thing. Grantsburg was this close. Trenton was very close to falling on it for game, but the Hematites fall on it. So they will have it. 1st and 10 at about the 26-yard line, I think, is where it finally ended up. Boy, that could have been just perfect for Grantsburg. Now you can see the defense, they're way back. Marcus, Zach, Ian, that's Jaden and Dane, pretty far deep. They're going to let the underneath stuff happen if they want it. Grantsburg will be expected, those linebackers are going to be expected to get in and put some pressure on the quarterback. 58.7 seconds left to go. Snap. It's going to be a pass. Looking left. Now he's scrambling. He's in trouble. He's brought down. Huge play. That is perhaps the game. And that was Trenton. They're going to call a timeout here. Look at that. Great pursuit. Brandon Lucas got the sack. There it is. Brandon Lucas. Holy smokes. Brandon Lucas. And his dad on his feet. That was great pressure from the get-go, and it's going to be 2nd and 20 what? That's right, about 20 for the Hematites. And they burned their last time out, 51.6 seconds left to go.
That's a lot of fun right there. That's what it looks like. Looks like they got trips left.
Okay, and the Hematites back out there. And here we go. Trips left to the short side of the field. Do they have a trick play? Throwing right. It is complete. It stays in bounds. Grantsburg, they're going to try hook and lateral, and that is going nowhere. Grantsburg with great coverage, and there's no way to stop the clock here for Ishmeping. 39 seconds left to go. They hurry to the line of scrimmage.
Trips left. Trips left.
3 men split to the left, 1 to the right. 30 seconds left to go. They gained about 5 yards on that play. Looking left, rolling left, being chased, throwing towards the sideline. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted by Dane. That would have been a pick six probably. 21.6 seconds left to go. Third and 15 coming up. 4th and long. 4th and 15 game right here. Grantsburg very deep in coverage, not letting anything by them. And I'm sure pressure will be put on by the Grantsburg interior.
Trips left.
They come out with trips left again. 1 man split to the right. Brady Burton out in coverage. Here's the snap, looking left the whole way, going down the left side, and it is going to be caught, but short. And that is going to be in bounds, and there'll be a turnover on downs. Grantsburg will have the ball. The clock is continuing to go. Actually, are they going to say it was a first down?
No, that was 4.
That was fourth down. And so some confusion from the refs. 6.9 seconds left to go, but that should have been a turnover on downs. That was fourth down, and they got it right. Grantsburg is going to win this game 17-14.
I'm closing up down there.
So I'm not going to have much of a post game. I've got to help Ellsworth and Unity get on the air here for regular timed games. All right, I got accidentally unplugged by an overzealous coach. I'm just kidding, but here we go. And the kneel down, every coach's favorite play to call. And Grantsburg escapes Upper Peninsula, Michigan, 17-14 here in a big battle, border battle, I suppose. But wow, a fun game to see, a fun game to call. And I think Ishmeping is actually providing supper for Grantsburg here tonight. So we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to get those other games on the air. And thank you so much for joining us here. I hope you had a good time. Grantsburg, again, victorious 17-14. They stay undefeated on the season. They go to 5-0. They are now technically 2-0 in the Lakeland Conference. Ishmeping goes to 1-3, and they stay 1-1 in the Westpac Iron Conference. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. My name is Bob Rombach, and we will see you again sometime next week. Have a great night, everybody.